Hey guys, how's it going? So today we brought a special guest, Julie. She was a patient a long time ago, right? Julie, you had braces?
8 years ago.
8 years ago? So when was that? How old were you?
In 2017, so no, 2016. So I was 19, turning 20, and I had braces for about 1 year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too long, okay. But today, the reason why we brought Julie is because she started to notice some shifting, right? Is that correct? Yeah. So when did you start noticing the shift?
A few months ago, actually.
Just a few months ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't really care about it because I have been wearing the retainers every night since I had the braces off. So obviously I thought, okay, they should be normal because I've been wearing the retainers.
Right.
I looked at myself, like my teeth in the mirror, and there I noticed some changes, like they're shifting a little bit, especially in my upper teeth. So I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah.
Because I have been wearing my retainers.
Okay. So you're still wearing your retainers even now?
Yes, every
so
night.
it's been 8 years, but you're still continuing to wear your retainers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
I know. Well, I do what they tell me to do. Nowadays, I wear the clear ones, but for a lot of years, I've been wearing those retainers that have metal in the middle.
Oh, like a holly retainer, right?
I don't know what it's called, but
Did it look like this?
yeah,
Yes.
I look like that.
This is the holly retainer, but now you're wearing the clear ones, right?
Yeah.
The clear retainer.
that one.
So this is called an Essex retainer.
That's for my upper teeth. For my bottom teeth, they placed like a permanent metal.
Like a permanent wire.
Yeah,
like a
the
permanent
wire.
retainer.
Yeah.
We actually have a model of that too. So this is the
Yeah,
permanent
like that.
retainer. So you had a wire retainer on the bottom, and you had the removable holly
Yeah.
retainer on the top.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
correct.
But how was wearing the retainers? There could be a period where maybe you lost your retainer and then the teeth started to shift. Were you always consistent?
There was a period when I actually lost my retainer. It was just for about a week.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that I started wearing it again. But I wear it every night. I'm
Okay.
telling you.
Okay. I trust you. I trust you.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it consistent. So I tried my best.
So an excellent patient here. Yeah. Do you know why teeth actually shift back? Like, have you ever wondered why?
I guess the teeth has their own original places. So after the braces, they want to go back to where they were.
Wow.
But I don't know how
Yes.
the mechanism behind
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
so smart. So, I mean, teeth actually have these fibers, or you can think of it like elastic bands. So they're suspended in this sort of fluid-like structure, and then there are these elastic bands that connects the tooth to the bone. And when you rotate that tooth or you move the tooth into a different position, it has a tendency to sort of spring back. So actually, we used to think that after about 2 years, the bone would have remodeled and then, new fibers would have formed so that you don't really need to wear your retainers. But studies show that they can shift for a lifetime. So they actually have memory for a lifetime. So the more crooked your teeth were, the more likelihood that your teeth can shift back if you don't wear your retainers.
So you have to wear your retainer for the rest of your life,
Pretty much. As long as you want the teeth to be straight.
which I want.
Exactly.
So how much movement is considered normal after taking off the braces for a long time?
Yeah, so I mean, because we have like the tongue, right? Tongue is a muscle. We have lips surrounding the teeth. So actually, it's like a battle of forces inside our mouths. So it's some pushes, some pulls, and a little bit of movement. I would say up to a millimeter is normal.
A millimeter?
Yes, up to a millimeter, yes. But that's why the retainers are critical because obviously we're battling against these forces that's always acting, right? We have tongue placed on our teeth, 24 hours a day. So we have to sort of battle those forces. So that's why retainers are very important. You asked me about what is normal amount of movement that can happen after the relapse. This is actually critical to determine whether you need a retreatment or you don't. So actually up to about a millimeter of a shift, if you wear your original retainer really, really well, even even throughout the day, like during the day, you can actually shift the teeth back to where they were.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so in that case, when the shift isn't that severe, maybe up to about a millimeter, if you diligently wear your retainer, whether it be holly or a clear Essex retainer, you can shift the teeth back to its original place. I would say about millimeter to 2 millimeters of a shift, then even if you wear your retainers really well, you probably cannot get it back perfectly to the original position, but you can make it better.
But not all the way back to
No, not all the way back. When the relapse goes beyond about 2 millimeters, we don't actually recommend you to start like jabbing in your retainer. It's gonna be super painful.
It is.
Yes,
Yeah, it must be.
right? You know, like a couple of days after, like you try to wear your retainer, it hurts, right?
Yeah.
Because
I know what
teeth
you
move
mean.
that fast.
Yeah.
First of all, it's gonna be really painful. Second, you can actually force the tooth to move in the wrong way. So think of it like this. So you're trying to jab this into a teeth that's already crooked. See? You see how this one's really crooked? Imagine jabbing in the straight retainer onto this crooked teeth. It's gonna move that tooth inside, that's gonna come outside. The teeth will not go anywhere, but actually it's gonna put unfavorable forces that can cause recession, bone loss, severe pain, things like that. So we really recommend you to see your orthodontist if the relapse is severe. It would be very interesting to see if Julie has a relapse that's considered sort of within the normal range or beyond that 2 millimeters, which would need a retreatment. So I think we're gonna do a scan.
Scan. Okay.
Yeah, to see exactly what sort of shifted.
You're gonna
And-
scan my teeth.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you brush?
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect.
A few moments later.
Have you done this 3D scan before 8 years ago?
No.
No. It was more of an ancient style, the
Yeah,
mold,
the
right?
Mold, yeah.
Yeah, with the Play-Doh gooey kind
yeah,
of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, so now we don't really take any alginate molds in our office, but we use the 3D scanner. This is more accurate and it's more, I would say, patient comfort. So you can just open and you're gonna breathe through your nose.
Oh my god. That's my teeth.
I see a retainer. Okay, let's try the top. Perfect.
Wow. Wow.
What do you feel?
That's my teeth.
That's your teeth? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got your teeth, but remember how like I told you about the 2 millimeter threshold?
Yes.
You can actually see that the front two teeth have actually moved beyond 2 millimeters. This is why we need retreatment. So if you look on the scan, then you can see that the front two teeth has actually gone beyond the 2 millimeter mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll need to adjust for that. And you were curious about the lower teeth too, because you have a permanent wire, right?
Yeah.
So you can actually see like on the front teeth, they're relatively very straight. But as soon as it goes beyond that,
Yeah.
you can see a little step there. So you can actually see there's a little step. Yeah. But still, like the alignment for the front, because of your wire, really didn't shift. So that's very, very good. Yeah, the fact that you could maintain that wire for 8 years, it's really good. Yes, good job. Yes. It's not considered severe case, so I would say with Invisalign probably will take about 4 to 6 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't worry. Yes.
Okay.
So how do you feel?
I feel terrible. That's how my teeth look like. So I do need to get some treatment. So what are my options?
Yes, so I mean, for relapse cases, usually you don't really need to wear your braces again. Now the clear aligners are a great option, like the Invisalign,
clear.
to sort of get your teeth back into proper place. You don't have to worry about the scratchy surfaces, you know, pokey wires or things like that. And also, it's not going to take the full 1.5 to 2 years treatment. Usually for relapse cases, some cases only take about 3 months, 4 months, 6 months.
That's a good news.
Yes.
Suffered enough.
Exactly. I feel like you already gone through your braces once, so you don't want to do that all over again, right?
Yeah,
And
I hope.
although you're very young right now, you're not 12, right?
I'm not
so
12.
yes. So a lot of people don't want to wear braces again. They don't have to worry. They can wear Invisalign, which is a great option. But don't get me wrong, braces work for any cases. So if you really want braces for your relapse treatment, braces can work. But oftentimes as adults, or if you have relapse, you already had your share of fun with braces, right?
Yeah. So do I need to wear the Invisalign just for my upper teeth or also my bottom teeth?
So because you still have your permanent wire on the bottom, but You can think of teeth like a zipper. What if you change one side of your zipper and not the other? Would it fit? No.
No.
So same thing. So if the lower teeth don't change and upper teeth changes, then they're not going to fit together. So 95% of the time, you actually need both top and bottom in order to match the bite. Although you notice that the bottom teeth have not shifted as much as the top,
They did
they
shift.
actually did shift.
Oh.
Because think about it. The wire only goes from the front 6 teeth, right?
Yeah.
What about the back teeth? So they had nothing to really cover or protect it from shifting. So they did shift.
Oh.
And this is the reason why in our office, we like to give both a permanent retainer and the clear retainer for the bottom as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we usually give both as a protection.
But shouldn't they have placed the wire throughout?
That's an excellent question. So usually we do not place the wire to the back teeth. Why? Because it's a chewing surface. Whenever we bite, it's going to be very uncomfortable and it's not going to last as long. So we like to place it only on the front teeth, which isn't the main chewing surface, so it's going to last you longer. Yeah, that's why we resort to wearing the holly retainer or the clear retainer for the back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not gonna take as long as a year and a half that you had your braces on.
Okay. So how do I keep them straight this time?
So after your second orthodontics, hopefully it's the last time.
I hope.
Yes, we're gonna give you a permanent retainer for the top and the bottom. The wire retainer that you had for the bottom, I wanna give it for the top because I can see that the front teeth have shifted quite a bit. That tells me that the front 2 teeth really has a propensity to shift back.
Yes.
So I really want a wire, and we'll give you 2 removable clear retainers for the top and the bottom. The wire retainers, we tell you to keep it for as long as possible because it's called a permanent retainer, right?
Yeah.
So if you can keep it and it doesn't really bother your day-to-day life, then you should keep it for as long as possible. The clear retainers, you can wear it every night. After the first year of wearing it every night, you can go every other night starting the second year.
Every other
Yeah,
night.
but
Okay.
even then, after 5-10 years, you should still wear the retainer at least once or twice a week. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that just to give them a little oomph to keep them in the proper position. If you notice any cracks or bending, or if do you have a dog?
I don't.
Okay,
but
good. If you hope to have a dog in the
Yeah.
future, you have a dog, keep it away from your dog
Okay.
because they really like to play with it.
Okay.
But as soon as your retainer's lost or damaged, your orthodontist right away so that you can get it replaced so that you don't have to go through this a third time.
Yeah. For the
Yeah.
permanent wire, do they need to be changed every few years? Or do it,
That's
they
a
need
great
to-
question. So permanent retainers do not really have to be changed, but sometimes eating foods like apples or some hard fruits or carrots or things like that, it may break in certain points. Then you can see your orthodontist or your dentist to have that wire replaced at those points.
Oh.
But if you, let's say, indulge in like a candy apple or you broke the whole thing or the whole thing comes out, then
Yeah.
yes, then you need to have it changed. If it's stable and nothing happens, then you can keep it for a lifetime. You don't have to change it.
I wish someone had told me all this when I finished my braces.
I mean, but I feel like they would have told you, but they didn't. I hope they did.
I hope they did. Maybe I forgot. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
but as kids, like one of the things is because you're young, right? I mean, you're done with braces. You're like, I'm done with it. Like, I don't have any
Yeah.
more commitments, right?
Yeah.
That's where the actual real important part begins. And the retention is for life. We always say retention is the most important phase of orthodontic journey.
Which is
Yeah.
a lifetime.
It's a lifetime commitment, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
So I hope you guys sort of learned from this, and I know that those of you who are watching right now, you're not keeping your retainers on at this moment. You can try to find your retainer. If it doesn't fit, seek your orthodontist again. We'll come back with more helpful tips about braces and Invisalign, and if you have any further, or if you have any other questions regarding it, leave them down in the comments below. See you guys next time. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.